The best way to create memorable impact in publicity is to tell a story no one is telling. Hi guys, welcome to Get Visible with Kenny on Kenny's Place. Today, I'll be sharing with you lessons I learned from a movie I recently watched called Queen Lateefah. Queen Lateefah is produced by phenomenal actress Wunmi Toriola, and I recently saw the movie. Great storytelling, great casting. And I just want to share a couple of stories, principles and lessons I learned from that movie. And it's going to be from the acronym SAP. SAP stands for Storytelling, Association, and Publicity. Storytelling, Association, and Publicity. Storytelling. Now, what I like about Queen Latifah movie is that the storytelling is beautiful. The story is just basically about deceit. Queen Latifah trying to portray who she's not. She wants to be seen as somebody who is wealthy, is rich, who associates with the wealthy and the rulers and the movers of and shakers of our society. But eventually she was caught and all that. But what I like about the storyline is that it's not just about deceit. The theme of deceit was not just overflogged. There were other themes that were touched in the movie. You understand? And that is where storytelling comes in. Storytelling in business is the strategic use of narratives to communicate a brand's message, values, and purpose in a compelling way. There are various kinds of storytelling that you can leverage on for your business. You can leverage on the one for product storytelling. You can leverage on the one for customer storytelling. So product storytelling is about you sharing stories about your product. It's about you sharing stories of transformation, people who have used your product. Let's say you produce a t-shirt. Share stories of people who have been impacted by them wearing your t-shirt. Maybe they went to an event, people complimented them about the t-shirt they wore. You can now tell stories of individuals whose lives have been transformed, or whose packaging, whose image has been transformed, or whose self-esteem has been boosted as a result of putting on your outfit, your t-shirt. That is product storytelling. Customer storytelling is about you sharing the impact of how your product has impacted on the life of the customer. For example, InDriver can share the stories of how people have been saved, people who were supposed to be kidnapped but decided to hop on their ride and got home safely just by ordering for the ride. They can begin to share stories of transformation, how that service has helped the customer, how it has impacted on their lives, how it has benefited them, how it has made their memorable day unforgettable, and stuff like that. Product storytelling, customer storytelling is critical when you are leveraging on storytelling in your business. Another thing that helped the success of Queen Latifah movie is association. You see that Wunmi Toriola was able to work with a lot of professionals. She featured Kunle Remi, featured Brother Shaggy, featured Rotimi Salami, featured a lot of Elvina Ibru, a lot of Nollywood stars featured in the movie. Budemi Ejeye featured in the movie, and it helped, the success of the movie because she was able to leverage on their own fan base to reach out to, many people. So what association does for you, for your brand, is that if I leverage on, if for example I feature, say, a Feladuro Toye in a YouTube series or feature a Tivaris, what I'm doing is that I'm leveraging on their own fan base, their own audience, to pass my message across. So association is very critical in whatever you are doing. It's not just what you know, who you know matters, who knows you matters. That's very critical. Final point is publicity. Publicity really helped the success of Queen Latifah the movie because at some point Wunmi had to go to Avestas HICC, Avestas International Christian Center, led by Pastor Balaji Idowu. She publicized it. She went to the church. She carried, she was sharing the flyers and stuff like that. At some point, she also went to Lekki Toll Gate. She held placards, talking about the movie, publicizing the movie. She also had a street rally for the success of that movie, to be able to publicize that movie. So if the movie becomes one of the best selling movies or one of the highest grossing movies in Nigeria, it's not going to, shock so many people because she did her homework. She did her homework. She put in a lot of work with a lot of video content, collaborating with some of our colleagues in the industry, doing a couple of short videos to be able to get people's attention and stuff like that. So if you're planning your next movie or your next project or your next book or your next movie release or your next, any project you want to get involved in, publicity is very critical to the success of that project, because if people don't know it exists, they can't buy into you. If people don't know it's visible, they can't buy into you and they can't pay for the product, and you won't make money until you channel your efforts on the visibility of the product. Because like I always say, your visibility is more important than your ability. You can sing, you can write, you have a good product, you render good services, but if nobody knows about you, it's like you are in the dark dancing makosa. You can dance, but nobody knows you can dance. So it's so critical for you to, invest in your publicity. First principle is storytelling. Tell stories that resonate with your audience. Second principle is association. Association is the key to elevation. Third principle is publicity. If people don't know you exist, you can't make money. If people don't know your brand, your product, your service exists, there's no way they can pay attention to you, and there's no way you can make money. So thank you for joining me on today's edition of Get Visible with Kenny. Keep living your dreams, stay visible, stay incredible, remain unforgettable. God bless you. Thank you for watching.